Mortenax Blade versus version 4.4. Which should you pull for? Version 4.3 of Honkai Star Rail will be releasing 4 5-star characters, with the first half having M-Blade and Yao Guang, while the second half will have phainon and Sirene, and just wow, Yao Guang is back already. Hoyoverse knows many players messed up by skipping her and are just giving us another chance to grab her before she is gone for a while. But starting off with M-Blade, who will be a fire nihility character, and Acheron players rejoice. While we don't have a Noah Flare yet, this is the second best thing to making our girl no longer a jobber character. Not to mention this being an overall splashable character into many team setups allow for great flexibility when it comes to team building with M-Blade, mainly for characters who don't have their own dedicated support or if you're missing core characters. But before we pull the trigger, let's talk about longevity, since this is what can be our only patch we can say pulls for before what can potentially be a downwards roller coaster with version 4.4 and onward. Right now, we already know 4.4 has 2 new collab characters and the release of a new Himeko, who is erudition, so consider that, alongside the potential release of Nihilux and Pearl, who are likely to be highly sought after characters before chasing a potential short-term meta like Acheron or older teams getting buffs from Blade. If you're free to play, I would wait as usual to the last day to decide in case we get more information on future updates. Next, Yaoguang. What do I say? If you pulled either Elation character in 4.2 and you don't have her, it's not an option anymore. You must pull for Yaoguang. She is too crucial to either girl's team where you just don't want to play without her. It's simple as that. Now for the second half 2 reruns, starting with phainon, and much like most HSR DPS characters, his once overwhelming damage is starting to see cracks at E0, whether it is taking too much damage or having a hard time getting through Elation favored enemies. E0 just isn't cutting it like it used to, and vertical investment is the only way. But I've seen even E2 struggle in some areas, so it might not be even worth it. In a few patches, it might need even further investment into your supports. This is a hard sell banner, especially with all the potential future characters releasing. Finally, Sirene, someone who I will personally be pulling for. Yes, you heard that right. My E1 has plagued me too much. I got unlucky on her initial release, but I will grab that E2, damn it. Every time I use her at E1, it feels like years to get her to her ultimate, and frankly, I end up killing some enemies before she even gets to ult. If this isn't enough to tell you that if you're just getting E0, it might not be worth it, I don't know what else to tell you. She's a strong character for sure, but vertical investment is what's going to keep her strong going into later patches and not having you regret pulling for her by version 4.5. But let me know, who are you pulling for and why?